Welcome to the Week in Geek, your new comic preview for June 22nd. I'm Mike Ortiz.
And I'm the Chris Brown.
So what do you got this week?
Well, I'm going to lead off here with a book that I've been really excited about lately throughout the whole run. I got Planet of the Apes #3. I like it. We're still trying to find out who killed the lawgiver. It looks like the apes have another plan in mind and some other things are going on. And I like the human characters. I like what they're doing. I love me some apes. I can't get enough of some apes. So yeah, check that one out. I have a feeling I've not been ordering enough Planet of the Apes because I'm raving about it. And we're gathering more and more people picking it up, which is good. So it's good. I hope this book can keep moving because it's great.
It's a solid book.
Yeah, I like it.
Only do better as the new movie comes out, I think.
Oh, God, don't get me started about that new movie. So, all right, next up I've got
I did that on purpose.
Yeah. So next up I've got these Flashpoint books here. We're just going to kind of lump them together. We got Lois Lane and the Resistance, Reverse Flash, Kid Flash Lost, and The Outsider this week. I'm really looking forward to these. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Lois Lane. I think some of these completely different takes on these characters have been a lot of fun. Looks like she's going to be some kind of a spy and clearly leading a resistance against, well, who? Aquaman or Wonder Woman or the powers that be there. Reverse Flash I read, and it was pretty good. This one I did get a chance to read today. Just a little one-shot kind of about the Reverse Flash's motivations and what Thawne's all about. And it was good. I liked it. You know, it was a lot of fun, and I think some people that want an extra glimpse into Flashpoint and what Reverse Flash is all about will enjoy that one. Kid Flash Lost I haven't gotten to. I'm really looking forward to that, though. I do like Impulse, or, I mean, that's who this is going to be, right? Or are they going to pull a swerve on us? And
I don't know.
So who knows? Maybe it very well could be
Wally.
Could be Wally. And I don't quite know yet. No, it's Bart. Looks like it's Bart so far, at least.
All right.
So we'll find out how that goes. And The Outsider just looks cool. I don't exactly know what's going on here, but it just looks kind of fun and interesting and different. And again, some of these characters that I don't know much about and don't have preconceived notions about, I'm having a little bit more fun with. Then this one caught my eye today, Superman 712, because it's a Superboy and Crypto story. Yeah, I'm excited about that. I feel that's the main reason I've been reading Superboy in the first place, because I liked the whole story with him and Crypto and how he was struggling with being the clone of Clark and Lex.
This is a filler.
Just a filler.
He's not walking in this issue.
No?
I think he finishes walking later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm done with the walking.
Yeah.
Really?
Superman, I think everybody's done with the walking.
Then Mighty Thor. Great cover this week. Really good-looking cover, I think.
I mean, this cover?
That one right there. With, it looks like Galactus. I can see Galactus peering over there. Looks like fun, and I really have been enjoying this Thor run. I think Fraction's doing a good job, while I'm still a little iffy on his Fear Itself. This, I think, has been great. And this, Koipel's artwork is just tremendous. Yeah. Great.
Just keeps getting better. His Galactus and his Silver Surfer are just amazing.
Good stuff. Then Sigil. Sigil #4. This is a book I've been enjoying. I've been talking up to cross-gen stuff, saying how much I didn't really know anything about it, when it was in its first run, but now that Marvel was kind of reviving it, I was willing to give it a try. And I'm enjoying it. I think it's fun. Again, the girl traveling through time, and good book. Secret Avengers, #14. It's a Fear Itself tie-in. As I've said before, I'm hoping some of these other issues fill in the gaps of Fear Itself. I found that New Avengers did a little bit, just kind of had a little bit of the stuff with Ben Grimm in there, made it a little bit sympathetic. But I'm not getting the full emotion out of Fear Itself yet. Not afraid. It should be called Board Itself.
I've heard that a lot of the stuff that's happening is happening in the side books.
That's what people are telling me.
Which is kind of the opposite of how they always say.
Correct. Yeah, usually that doesn't happen at all. But the side books that I'm reading, I haven't felt a lot of punch. Then Next Men #7. I like this book. I feel like after having read this issue, it's a lot of kind of looping, and they had the characters do a lot of things just so they could kind of bring them back. But there is what, is sort of a little shocker at the end there. Would have been a lot more shocking if it was 1997, but I like it. I'm glad to see the Next Men back. I'm enjoying the book. I do like John Byrne's artwork in this. The last few years I haven't loved everything he's done, but this is his stuff.
Yeah, when he's into it, when he's inspired like he is with his own baby, I think it
yeah,
really,
and
the
it
old
looks
Byrne
great.
comes through.
So that is most of my stack. What are you sitting on over there?
Well, I'm going to lead off with probably the biggest book of the week, Amazing
I hope
Spider-Man 160, The Death of Spider-Man. It's in this nifty black bag with a spider on the front. You know, what's in this bag? Dead spiders in this bag.
You know what I think is awesome? Bagged so you can't read it, but if you buy the white blank cover variant, not in a bag, hey, do you want to see how it happens? Because there it is.
Well, it was already on the news.
Well, of course it was. Why did they freaking bag the thing?
Because
But there's a variant red bag, too.
Yeah. Well, there might be something in the bag like they did with the FF, but whatever.
A signature or whatever.
I bought this book because I've been buying all the Ultimate Spider-Man. It's a good book. Curious to see how they kill him.
Sure, they've been killing him for the last year.
Yeah. You know, kind of tying in with that is the Ultimate Avengers versus New Ultimates, which is where they had that. He was actually kind of shot in this book.
Oh, was he?
Okay. Sort of ties into what was going on in here. This has not been all that great. I think this is one of the weaker Ultimate books. I got it because I knew it was going to tie in. I had a weird feeling that it might be kind of important to the story. And it was, but I probably could have skipped it. But at this point, it's issue 5, so I'll buy the last issue just because I might as well. Next up, Brightest Day Aftermath: The Search for Swamp Thing.
I'm looking forward to that book.
Yeah, I was not originally, but then I've really been enjoying this Vertigo characters back in the DC universe. So it's John Constantine. I love John Constantine. I don't think there has been a book that Constantine's been in that I haven't bought.
Okay.
I think I've even bought every time he's appeared in any of the other books. So this is right in my wheelhouse. It's spinning out of Brightest Day, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I think it ended pretty solid.
I love the way it ended.
I don't know who the creative team on this book is, but I don't care. It's John Constantine, and he's on the cover. Yes, this cover.
Smoking
a cigarette. You don't see that in comics.
No, you do not. Not on the cover.
Next up, Captain America. You know, they're doing the multiple stories. Cap is still kind of getting in getting ready to take the mantle back in time for the movie. Bucky is in the Russian prison, but at this point he probably shouldn't sweat the Russian prison because we know what happens to him in Fear Itself. Anyway, next up, Action Comics 902, continuing this reign of the Doomsdays. If Paul Cornell had not been writing such a great book with Lex Luthor, I would not even be considering buying this.
Sure.
But Cornell's done well so far. I don't even remember, I may not have even read the last issue of this. So I guess this will show whether or not it's Cornell as a writer or Cornell having a good grip on Lex Luthor, because Superman's a little tougher.
Great.
Countdown to the end of Incredible Hulks and my imminent victory over the Hulk continues. 631, Paul Pelletier is a great artist, but it doesn't matter, this book's gone. Next up, The Guild, Blades. I've been enjoying these Guild one-shots. If you're a fan of the web show, they're all written by Felicia Day. It all ties in. They're basically the origins of the characters on the Guild web show. So if you like it, give it a shot. Lots of covers on that one too, I think.
Yeah, two different variants in the regular cover.
Next is Batman Gates of Gotham, Scott Snyder. The first issue of this was really good. I've been impressed with Scott Snyder overall, but this has a really clever premise. It looks at Gotham City in the past and how that's tying into kind of a mystery in the present. It features the Dick Grayson Batman. I mean, this almost seems like it could have been part of his detective run, but because it's very specific, Gates of Gotham actually has a meaning. It's been pretty good. I like this. I like this stuff. Scott Snyder is great. I can't wait to see what he does with the rebooted Batman.
Yes.
That's probably the one I'm looking forward to the most after Morrison Superman. Next up, Young Justice. Art and Franco, friends of the show. We love those guys.
Absolutely.
Mike Norton, great artist. Love him too. Although it looks like he may not have drawn this one.
No.
Christopher Jones. He's probably still good too.
Yeah, still looks fine.
This has been a good comic. I'm normally not really into the comics based on the cartoons, but this one has been a little bit little bit smarter, a little bit more sophisticated. It's geared a little bit more towards an older audience, so that
art
makes
writes
it
great
easier.
Superheroes.
Yeah. I mean, it's great, fun superhero stuff that kids can dig, and adults can dig, but not in the way with Tiny Titans. You don't look through this and go, "Oh, that's cute." You look through that and go, "Wow, that kicked ass."
Cool.
So that's the bulk of my stack. What's the top for you?
My top pick this week, we've got a graphic novel called Quarantined from Michael Morrissey, friend of the show. Really talented writer. He'd been doing the backup in Hack Slash recently. Now, this is a zombie story that takes place in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. It can be a scary place up there.
I'll bet.
I'm just kidding. There's not a whole lot going on in the UP, so this is a great premise. Set a zombie outbreak in essentially the middle of nowhere. Beautiful country, and then zombies. It's been getting really, really good reviews, so I'm really looking forward to reading it. It was originally published in issue form by Marcosia Press, and then now, in a graphic novel here. Or maybe it was online, because I think Michael's been pumping some online stuff, but because this says original graphic novel.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this book, and we are talking to Michael about trying to get him to come into Comics and More and do a signing, and that's been on me. I got to get back to Michael. I'll get back to you on that soon. We got to get on this because I'm excited about the book. What do you got there?
Well, my top is also from a friend of the show, Mr. Rob Worley, who's done plenty of signings here at Comics and More.
Yes, he has.
On the Zod Complex and on Geek Fights. Rob's a good friend of ours. That's not the only reason. If it was, then this would not be an Eisner-nominated book. This is Scratch 9, the trade paperback, collecting the 4 issues that he did from Ape Entertainment. This was a great book. It's a great book for kids. Honestly, somebody should get this in the hands of a studio exec because this is going to be a hell of a 3D CGI movie someday.
Yes.
But it's a lot of fun. The premise is this main character here, Scratch. He can call up 9 of his past lives.
So, past or future lives.
Or future. True.
Any of his 9 lives.
So we've got
he's occupying 1, so there's 8 others.
Right. So he's got like the cyborg from the future. He's got like a samurai from the past, a mystic from ancient Egypt. Really clever premise, really interesting stuff.
Yes.
This is a great book. Pick it up if you can find it.
If you can find it. I've got a beef with Ape Entertainment, and I'm only going to air half of it with you guys on WeekNGeek because I'm trying to keep this clean. We are going to talk more about it, or I'm going to rant a little on Zod Complex when we do that this week. Ape Entertainment is not good about supporting their product. I have been shorted every single issue of Scratch 9, and I now only have about 1/10 of my original order of this. I have 2 copies. I ordered a lot more than that. Way to go, Ape. Thanks a lot. At least you didn't just send me second prints that I didn't order. Oh, that's right. You did that on something else. Shame on you, Ape Entertainment. You have been warned. Well, not even warned, because I'm done with you.
You've been threatened.
You've been threatened. You haven't taken care of your artists. These books are hard to get. And what do? You blame Diamond. You say that, oh, it's got to be Diamond's fault you're not getting your books. If some retailer would yell at Diamond, we're yelling at Diamond all the time about other problems that we have. Every book that you had has been late, hasn't properly, the orders haven't been filled. This is on you, Ape Entertainment.
You can't sell books if they're not in the stores.
That's right, and you can't sell books if you make the retailers angry either. So I think with that, now people want me to rant. Oh God, here goes Brown. No, we're going to end the show. Listen to Zod Complex. I've said my piece, and with that, that is your WeekNGeek.